The F-35B Lightning II, the short takeoff and vertical landing variant of America's most advanced fifth-generation multi-role stealth fighter, represents not just an aircraft, but a revolution in modern aerial warfare, naval aviation, and expeditionary strike capabilities. And in today's video for Global Defense Zone, we are going to dive deep into this formidable machine, uncovering its origins, its unique features, its role in the future of global power projection, and the extraordinary edge it provides to the United States Marine Corps and allied forces around the world. So let's begin with its conception, because the story of the F-35B traces back to the Joint Strike Fighter program in the 1990s, a monumental initiative aimed at replacing multiple aging aircraft across the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps with a single family of stealth fighters sharing common DNA but customized for their respective missions. And the F-35B was designed specifically to replace the aging AV-8B Harrier II, the Marine Corps' workhorse that provided vertical takeoff and landing for decades, but which lacked stealth, advanced avionics, and the speed and survivability required for modern conflict. And so the F-35B was born to not only fill that gap, but to transcend it entirely, bringing stealth, supersonic speed, advanced sensors, and networked warfare into the vertical takeoff arena, a feat no other fighter has matched. And when you look at the F-35B, the most distinctive element is its short takeoff and vertical landing capability, achieved through a revolutionary propulsion system developed by Rolls-Royce and Pratt & Whitney, the heart of which is the F-135 afterburning turbofan engine, producing an astounding 40,000 pounds of thrust, coupled with the ingenious shaft-driven lift fan, a vertically mounted fan located behind the cockpit that channels massive airflow downward, enabling the jet to hover, land vertically on small amphibious assault ships, or take off from short runways that other fighters could never operate from, giving the Marines unprecedented flexibility to project power from locations where traditional runways don't exist or may be destroyed in war. And this is not a gimmick but a true combat multiplier, because in the era of contested environments where large air bases are vulnerable to ballistic missile attacks, the F-35B gives America and its allies the ability to disperse aircraft to austere bases, roads, and amphibious assault ships, ensuring survivability and sustained operations even under heavy attack. And beyond its unique propulsion, the F-35B is a stealth fighter with radar-evading design, internal weapons bays, radar-absorbing coatings, and advanced shaping that dramatically reduces its radar cross-section, making it far harder to detect than fourth-generation aircraft like the F/A-18 or Eurofighter Typhoon. And stealth is only one piece of its advantage, because the F-35B is also a sensor powerhouse, with the AN/APG-81 active electronically scanned array radar, the distributed aperture system providing 360-degree infrared coverage, the electro-optical targeting system for long-range precision engagement, and a data fusion capability that integrates all this information into a single, coherent picture, giving pilots unmatched situational awareness. And when coupled with its secure data links, the F-35B acts not only as a fighter but as an airborne command node, passing critical targeting information to other aircraft, ships, and ground forces, enabling the entire battle network to fight smarter, faster, and more effectively. And while critics have long debated its high cost, it is essential to note that the F-35 program has steadily driven down unit prices, with the F-35B currently costing around $100 million per aircraft, a steep investment but one justified by its versatility, survivability, and unmatched technological edge. And in terms of performance, the F-35B can reach speeds of Mach 1.6, carry a wide array of weapons including AIM-120 AMRAAMs, JDAMs, small-diameter bombs, and in the future hypersonic missiles. And though its internal weapons bay limits loadout compared to conventional fighters, it can carry additional weapons externally when stealth is not required, giving it both stealth penetration and high-capacity strike options. And its combat radius of about 450 nautical miles is more than sufficient for operations launched from amphibious assault ships or forward bases. But what truly sets the F-35B apart is how it transforms naval aviation, because the U.S. Navy's large supercarriers with catapults can launch the F-35C, but the Marines' amphibious assault ships, which look like small carriers but lack catapults, can now field F-35Bs, essentially turning them into Lightning carriers, capable of projecting fifth-generation power anywhere in the world. And this changes the balance of naval power because now America can deploy stealth strike aircraft from dozens of smaller ships, not just 11 supercarriers, overwhelming adversaries and extending America's global reach, and allied nations like the United Kingdom and Italy are also flying the F-35B from their carriers, like HMS Queen Elizabeth and ITS Cavour, giving NATO unprecedented interoperability and shared fifth-generation capability. And when the UK's Queen Elizabeth sailed into the Indo-Pacific carrying a full wing of F-35Bs, it sent a powerful message about Allied resolve and the role of the F-35B in maintaining a free and open maritime order, and in training and combat exercises, the F-35B has consistently proven devastating, with kill ratios as high as 20-to-1 against advanced fourth-generation aircraft, showing that in contested skies, stealth, sensors, and networked warfare simply dominate, and critics who once doubted its dogfighting ability were silenced by its agility in close combat, aided by its powerful engine, stealth advantage, and helmet-mounted display system, which allows pilots to look and shoot without having to point the aircraft nose, a game-changer in aerial engagements. And looking at the future, the F-35B is not just a fighter, it is a foundation for decades of dominance, with constant upgrades planned under the Continuous Capability Development and Delivery C2D2 program, bringing Block 4 enhancements, improved sensors, better electronic warfare, and new weapons integration, ensuring that the jet remains ahead of evolving threats like Chinese J-20s or Russian Su-57s, and in potential flashpoints like the South China Sea, Taiwan Strait, or Eastern Europe. The F-35B gives America and its allies the flexibility to rapidly deploy stealth strike capability where it's needed most, without relying on vulnerable large bases, and this survivability and unpredictability will be critical in deterring aggression and maintaining stability in the years ahead. And beyond combat, the F-35B is a symbol of industrial might and international cooperation, with parts built across multiple nations, supporting thousands of jobs and cementing alliances through shared technology and training. And despite criticism about costs, delays, and maintenance challenges, there is no denying that the F-35B has revolutionized how the Marines fight, how America projects power, and how allies defend their interests, making it not just a fighter jet but a cornerstone of Western air power for decades to come. And as adversaries scramble to develop counter-stealth radars, hypersonic weapons, and advanced fighters, the F-35B will continue to evolve, staying one step ahead and ensuring that when the Marines need to strike, they can do so from anywhere, anytime, with surprise, precision, and overwhelming force. And that is the story of the F-35B Lightning II, a machine that embodies stealth, speed, technology, and adaptability like no other. And with that, we conclude this deep dive, and if you enjoyed this in-depth look into one of the world's most powerful fighter jets, make sure you subscribe to our channel Global Defense Zone for more powerful insights into military technology, global defense strategies, and the systems that shape our future. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our updates. Because here at Global Defense Zone we bring you the cutting edge of defense and security content from around the world.